I'm still getting along famously. So yes, I'm really pleased to be here and listen to what's going on, and you have got the right officers here to take your engagement much further.
Please, let's put our hands together for them. Now, sorry.
I wanted to comment on the presentation. I thought it was really good, and it brought up a lot of issues, some of which I know Evelyn will know about, because in my own ward, which is Leith Walk, we have a wonderful, ethnically diverse community, and in Leith and Leith Walk, there are people, many people who are African Caribbean, as well as, Polish and Pakistani and so on. But some groups seem to be coming through and being represented better on community councils or in neighborhood partnerships, and other groups really aren't. And Evelyn and some of the other officers worked on the participatory budgeting project that we had in Leith, which we had thought was very successful, but we did get feedbacks from some of the communities saying we, as minority ethnic communities, didn't feel really represented, and it's, what do you do about that? So my own doctorate is social anthropology, so many of you know that's looks at community structures and family structures and kinship structures, and it's almost as if when you're creating a new community in a new area, you don't have all of those structures that you had before. So there's something I think about how do we make new pathways, for example, to get more women involved, more people from the ethnic communities in the community councils. I think just our community council alone, it doesn't, when I'm sitting in a meeting, it doesn't represent the people I'm seeing outside. And so there's something about that, how do we work together to encourage more, of your members in Saxon to get involved and stand for office in a community council, and then maybe in a city council. So just some thoughts.
Okay.
I think we are more than happy to help. We have, of course, we have Gateway Foundation here, and we have other partners here. And I think the best way to get ethnic minority and African people get involved is through community organizations, because community organizations, they have a wide reach to so many people, and they know the issues and challenges facing people rather than individual. I know few African people who are represented, but they are individuals. They don't have really kind of wide reach, wide networks. And this is why sometimes they might talk about things which will be a little bit narrow compared to the actual challenge, maybe among ethnic minority or African. So I think the best thing to work with network or community. For example, in Glasgow, we have integration networks where each integration network have like at least 30 community organizations. Most of the time they are grassroots organizations, very small organizations, and they have wide kind of reach to communities and big network. So we are more than happy to help, and we have our partners here, and of course Gateway Foundation. So we'll talk about that.
Now, please, I want us to open our heart and open up very well, because quite a number of Africans, they have spoken today that they would have loved to be here, but if they've come, what happens after this meeting? That in the past, they've had a lot of deliberations, a lot of engagement, but nothing happens after. It was just like a talk show. Now, I've spoken with some of our people who are here this morning, and they have a lot of things to discuss, to express their views, and not only expressing it, how do we take it forward from here so that the mistake of the past doesn't happen again? For instance, I remember I was engaged with the late Chancellor of Blessed Memory, Tom Buchanan. Tom Buchanan was coming to us, he engaged with us passionately. He even signed a contract with my church and the City of Edinburgh Council. But when the man passed away, that was just the end of it. Now, how do we get engaged in terms of the contracts being awarded to the people in the city? We have a lot of intellectuals, professionals among the African Caribbeans. They don't get engaged. They don't even know how the contract is being awarded. No room for bidding, no information in that aspect. How do they get involved in some of the key roles within the community, within the council, and within the society, so that they can make impact. Some of these people have been trained by the system. They understand how the system works. They are making impact in their own community. But looking at the general impact is not being made because they are not engaged. We don't have information and we are not involved. So in terms of politics, how do our women, like what Dr. Amy was saying, women, there are many women from Africa, Caribbean that want to be engaged in so many things, even in politics, in the community work, in the social network, but they don't have the information. So how do we get all these things around? In terms of funding, there's some fund that goes around. They don't even know how this is done. For instance, I remember when the Scottish government gave us some funding for climate change, we implemented it satisfactorily, and they were very happy with what we did on fuel poverty. We have a radio station in Glasgow, self-funded. We use our money to fund this radio station and TV station. To an extent now, we have 30 million listeners and viewers globally. We've been able to interview some key leaders from Scotland, from Scottish Parliament. The MSP, Kumza Yusuf, has been there many times. We've interviewed him, he has spoken, and he's so impressed with what the African Caribbeans are doing. But when it comes to the engagement, we're not engaged. And we don't know some of this information. So I'm trying the floor open to all my members so that they have anything to say. Open to you, Fred.
Thank you so much. My name is Fred. I've been in Scotland most of my life, I'll say. We used to say in Africa that if you don't know where you're coming from, you'll never know where you're going. And for that reason, I need to tell us a little bit from my experience, 40 years of being in Scotland, what I knew. I'm not the only one. There are supposed to be a lot of prominent African Caribbeans to be here today, but because of the short notice, I only knew 2 days before today, and I had to take time from my office to come in here, and I disseminate a lot of information about this to so many prominent African Caribbean in Edinburgh here, never mind Aberdeen, never mind Dundee, never mind anywhere which we have a base. But because of short notice, they couldn't make it. So I hope next time when there's going to be a meeting like this, we'll be well informed. The city of Edinburgh Council know where to get us if they want to get us. But let me just go back a little bit in the history of African Caribbean in Scotland. We are not invisible. We are very, very visible. The first history of the African existence in Scotland was in 1416.